Hey Aries, what's up? Happy New Year. How's it going? How are you doing? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your first energy check-in reading for January of 2025. Happy New Year. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, it's perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. You know the drill, so thank you for being here too. Show a little love. Love that like down here for you because I choose to be here, but you deserve it. You know, love a little bit. Tap the screen on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, hit that love. And y'all are more than welcome to come on over. The link is in the bio to take you to the YouTube channel, and you can subscribe and set the bell to all the notifications. And even if you're here on YouTube, we would love to have you be a part of the family. So please subscribe, set the bell. Even if you are subscribed, tap the bell, make sure it's still set to all because YouTube didn't update and it turned off the notifications. All right. If you want to book personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings as well as traditional private YouTube videos. So shoot me an email. I'll send you back booking info, pricing details, and everything you need to know. And there is a pinned comment down below that'll take you to the Archer Astrology link tree that takes you to all the playlists, all the platforms, Caitlin Petty Shazam, so you can check out the awesome music that we feature on the channel every morning, and more. So check the pinned comment out. All the links are safe to click. And there have been some farchers out there. There's a couple fake Archer accounts roaming around. Just remember, I will never reach out to you. I will never leave a comment telling you I've got divine messages I've got to give to you, or I've got a rich uncle in Dubai that needs Apple gift cards. Just remember, if it's not me, it's not me. All right? Check the spelling. They're all spelled Archer Astrology Tarot. Okay? So let's take a look and let's see what's going on for you and the one on your mind. All right? Little work, love, and all the above. Let's see what we've got for you, Aries. First reading of 2025. Appreciate you for being here too, y'all. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Biblical Tarot's doing the heavy lifting, Archer Deck's doing the clarifiers, and all the messages for everyone involved's highest and greatest good. All right, tap me in, tune me into Aries' energy, please, and thank you, God. Give me a little bit of everything you got for Aries. Let's see what's going on, shall we? Let's do it to it. All right, Aries, what do we have for Aries? All right, give me 2 shuffles and let's go for it, God. Please and thank you. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. All right, here we go. Hey, beautifully broken. Overall energy is judgment. Oh, thank goodness. 2025 is going to be your year. You've made it through the worst of the rough times, and you are coming into a much more peaceful direction. The Judgment card is the 20th card in the tarot deck. I actually feel relief right now. That is cool. This is the 20th card in the tarot deck, okay? I've always tied it to Revelations 20 in the Bible. So you have worked really hard through 2024 to cut out the snakes of Revelations 19, and you're entering into the 1,000 years of peace. 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Swords also shows that your guardian angels with the 3 of Pentacles helping you build Solomon's temple is helping to break the silence between you and the one on your mind with the Knight of Cups that leads to the 8 of Wands. An offer and clear communication between the two of you guys. All right? So let's see where this goes. Let's do it to it. Let's start with your energies. All right? Current conditions at Aries. We have the 2 of Wands. That's your energy. 3 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. This shows here that you've been grappling with a really tough decision lately. On that 2 of Wands, Elijah up at Mount Carmel. Okay, some of you guys might actually be like getting into or getting back into hiking, just connecting to nature, getting out. Like I'm seeing like a nice wooded trail, maybe even up into the mountains or something that you haven't gotten to do in a while. Maybe life's been really busy and you haven't gotten to really focus on your health and your well-being, you know, and getting more back into exercising without going to the gym and all that stuff. But some of you guys might even have a dog that you just want to go and walk, things like that. But there's a decision here about love that's been stressing you out with the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So I'm feeling like this reading is more about love than your money or your finances, because it seems as if here some of you guys have been waiting for a long time for things to work out between you and somebody where you're facing a tough decision. Do I continue to wait or do I look for some new love? Is it time? What should I do? I'm unsure of what to go with, okay? Let me get a couple cards. Let's clarify it and see what's up. Then we'll tap into the money. All right, Archer deck, fill me in. We're going to leave this just hanging out. It's ready for later when we get into the money. All right, let's see what we've got. What do we got on the 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups? Cancer, Aries, Libra energy. It's all cardinal energy. So there are some major shifts coming in that we've been experiencing. January 6th might be a date that resonates, and also pay attention to January 25th, as those dates might hold some significant changes that just like cool things down, okay? All right, let's see what we got on this. Perfect, thank you. The Three of Swords. You're still thinking about this, and you're having to do the thoughts on your own. You're working to like restructure your life in a way that works much more efficiently than it did in 2024. I'm almost getting the same cards on repeat. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups is back, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. You literally have all three cards repeating themselves. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in a reading on the channel. Ace of Cups on the Ace of Cups. Two of Wands on the Two of Wands, Three of Swords on the Three of Swords, with an Eight of Cups to the Three of Wands. That is interesting, because I like it that it shows that you are synchronizing your thoughts, your dreams, your manifestations are grouping together with the Three of Wands to Eight of Cups, because you know it's time to get to that next level, the next rung up the evolutionary ladder, and a much more higher positive Eight of Cups vibration that leads you to your Nine of Cups blessings, okay? You're very tired of facing challenge after challenge after challenge, and you're ready for a much more stable and peaceful year than what you've been facing right now. Some of you guys, it's been rough since back to 2018, 2019. COVID could have been a rough one, and you're like, you know what, Archer, I can make it through anything just so long as that doesn't repeat itself, okay? Your health and your well-being has been a very big, prominent focus for you. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe even a Libra, and for some of you guys, even another Aries, but it does seem like you're really focusing on yourself because you feel like you've been pulled in multiple directions with the Two of Wands squared, and it's a lot to handle, you know? You don't get time to even finish one thought before another thought starts intruding upon it, or before somebody reaches out and needs something else from you, okay? But the Eight of Cups shows you're getting ready to enter an abundant period in your life. With the King of Cups, that does bring in some real love for you, okay? Some of you guys, even with this Three of Swords, might even be feeling like stress, or even for some of my the more experienced Aries, the more matures, you might even be feeling or noticing issues like feeling like chest congestions, or feeling like heart issues, palpitations, things like that, that just stressing you out, okay? Especially with some of you guys wanting to get more into your health and feeling better. Some of you guys are even experiencing like eyes or throat related issues that have even been impacting on you, okay? Feeling like you have a seasonal cold with no symptoms to show for it. But that Tower card, this is telling me here with the Nine of Cups, that God is putting a Tower card in place for y'all to elevate you to that Nine of Cups. Because I had just mentioned that with the Eight of Cups, this is the elevation, the higher vibration you're heading into in 2025. That's going to take you to your Nine of Cups. Some of your blessings coming in, okay? The work that you've put into yourself here, even while life's been moving 1,000,000,000 miles an hour, is going to start relieving, feeling more relaxed, more calmer. And even though you're not bored by it, you also don't want to be as stressed out as you've been lately. There's some good Tower cards coming in your direction that'll help keep you on your course with the Eight of Pentacles, because you've put the work in and you're ready for what's next and what's to come. Because with the Eight of Cups, you're kind of tired of giving your all to everybody around you and like getting nothing in return. You're very nurturing. You hear everybody out. You try to be there for everybody politely, and it just gets to be a lot when nobody's there with you. You just keep getting looked at and yelled at, or told, like, everybody remembers when you do one thing wrong, but they never remember when you do a bunch of things right, you know? And what I'm seeing though on this one is that there is some good karma approaching as you get into this higher level, this higher vibration, that it's like the result of all this soul searching you've been doing that gets you into your Nine of Cups and starts, you know, your self-love and everything even starts to get more intense as you go forward, okay? On a big part about this one, there are some good yet creative changes coming into your love life, okay? And it's going to give you some really good results on this one. I do see success in both love and work starting to come in. 2025 looks like it's going to be your year. And with all of these cup energies on this, it does show that there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Your guardian angels are working to help get you where you want to be. They've listened. They've heard you with those Three of Swords, crying yourselves to sleep at night. not feeling like you're where you want to be, wanting more, you know. 10 of Pentacles, and boom, boom goes the dynamite. That's the maturity and the stability that you've looked for. And even though I don't normally tie the 10 of Pentacles into straight up money, the Pentacle energy is more about stability, balance, composure in your life. This even is confirming to me your money's going to start getting better too. Wheel of Fortune to the Moon card, that there are some things coming in that you'll be able to celebrate with the Three of Cups. Cancer, Pisces energy, very strong with this reading. All right. I dig that though in the direction with Six of Swords. 2025 is a year that you're going to be able to start seeing things or start even receiving things in a much more positive perspective, Aries. I love that for you. Okay. So let's see now what's up with the money. What's going on in your career home front? Okay. The Eight of Swords, Jonah trapped inside the fish with the Page of Swords. Esther saving the Jews, onto the Seven of Pentacles. The parable of the sower comes out. So this shows here some of you guys have actually been looking for work and feeling like it's not going anywhere. Put in a lot of applications only to be told, I'm sorry, position's been filled. I'm sorry, we're not hiring right now. I'm sorry, there's a million reasons why you haven't gotten into the interviews or the jobs you've been looking for, because it's not for lack of trying. Some of you guys have even considered or have already begun to go back to school, like to, get some more knowledge, some more degrees. Some of you guys want to actually get a diploma or a bachelor's or something that strengthens your work sense, so you've got some more knowledge and more opportunities open up to you. Okay. Some of you guys have even been saving for a new home, trying to find like the best mortgage rates, the best property. I'm seeing in Aries that even if you haven't got the money or the plans to fully move just yet, it's kind of like, I'm seeing in Aries, it's browsing Zillow, trying to get some ideas of like, okay, where would we go? Where's my dream home at? Where do I want to live? The area, the location, the dream apartment, the dream home, okay? Hey, Stephanie, what's up? How you doing, hon? And so you're still working to try to put some plans in place, but the financial success with that Eight of Swords is kind of like, it's eluding you. It's like steering clear. Yeah, the High Priestess. Guess what? Seven of Pentacles. Aries, I don't think I've ever seen this many repeating cards in a reading. This is cool. The Tower card. Something's going to change. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You've got some really good Tower cards coming your way across the home front because you feel like that you've been forgotten. Nothing good happens to you. Like you give. God, where's mine? Where's my reward? Where's my return? There's going to be some good Tower cards coming in on the Seven of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that for those of you that are looking for work, I'm seeing that one of the jobs you've already applied for, one of those ones that did reach back out and go, oh, I'm sorry, we're not hiring right now. Oh, I'm sorry, job's already been filled. Oh, I'm sorry, you're too overqualified. One of those jobs will reach back out because now they have the right job. Magic, how they will find it as soon as the new year starts. That's the 63% of the United States workforce alone, employers. Not even when you look at a whole world scale, they've all said that the beginning of the new year is when all the hiring starts. So basically, they lied straight up. They lied about, oh, sorry, we're not hiring right now, because actually they really weren't, but not that the position's already been filled. They just didn't want to put you on the 2024 books. But so one of these companies that you, Seven of Pentacles, did reach out to will reach back out and magically will have found the perfect job for you. Okay. Five of Pentacles, some of you guys might actually be in the medical field too. Five of Pentacles on the Six of Pentacles, but you've been dealing with a lot of workplace competition. People trying to take your ideas, people trying to take the claim for this. Even for some of you guys, it's management. That you reached out and spoke to somebody and was like, hey, I've got an idea how we could do this more efficiently. And they're like, oh, thank you very much. We'll take it into consideration. Then the next week, it's a new business plan. And you're sitting there during a business meeting being like, whoa, wait a second. I told you guys that. What in the world? Okay. I'm seeing some stuff's going to change there too with the Five of Pentacles, where you felt like you've been dealing with a little bit of gaslighting in the workplace. Management, HR, higher ups never really fill you in on what's going on. That whole need to know basis type of a thing comes in. And what I'm seeing here is that it'll actually strengthen the connection. There's a change happening in here where like some of you guys have got so much going on that you feel like you can't meet your work deadlines and timelines. But what's coming in on this one here is that some of those suggestions at the team meetings that like were taken without your permission, a lot of those are going to come back around, okay? What I'm seeing in this one is some of the higher ups are getting ready to transition out, either up for retirement, transferring to another place, or for some of you guys, you're like with a temp agency and you're on a contract. I'm seeing in this one, the changes that are coming in will weed out some of the riffraff, so to speak, the ones that have been taking advantage of your good nature and how much you contribute. And as a result of it, some of you guys will be promoted and taken on that place because the higher ups know how much of a person you are. Some of you guys actually recently have met like a boss or an owner, you know, the higher ups in your company. And at first you didn't even realize it. They might have just met up with you in a staircase and been like, oh, hi, what's going on? And you're like, oh man, I don't like it's kind of like an episode of those Secret Bosses, Undercover Boss, where they're like, oh, I know this place is a little stressful, isn't it? And you're like, oh, tell me about it. Here's what I'm dealing with. And you didn't even know you were talking to like a high ranking person that took it all into consideration and was like, this is what we got to do. Queen of Swords. There's peace coming for you in your work home front, okay? Now, some of you guys recently have just been hired too. The Temperance card to the Nine of Swords, okay? Some of you guys recently, the company pulled the trigger on this and was like, all right, you're in, let's get started. And you're working on onboarding and trainings and watching a bunch of videos on the computer. And it's kind of like, you might be feeling like you have to put in more effort to stay in like the good graces or be caught up, that it's a lot to process with the Nine of Swords and you're not sure what direction to go. What I'm seeing here is that it actually will come to you more naturally than you're fearful of. Like for some of you guys that have tests to take or something with that Temperance card and you're like, Archer, I totally bombed on the whole thing. I know I'm not going to pass it. You're going to find out actually that you did the best out of anybody that had been doing it. They're going to come to you and be like, wow, you really know your stuff. And inside you're going to be like, I didn't have a clue. But outside you're going to be like, I know, totally. Whoa. Some of you guys actually do have somebody that's going to reach out to you. They've either found you online or they've seen you. Some of you guys might actually be online. You might be like self-employed or under a contract where you're in the public eye somehow. Might even have a channel here on YouTube or something, social media. But somebody has noticed it. Okay, and they're going to reach out with an offer and be like, we would like you to come and work for us. Would you be curious? And it involves some good money. It might involve a little bit of traveling or relocating, but it ties into your grand plan. And it brings in some good abundance going forward. Okay, I'm seeing on this one here too, some of you guys, some of you guys either have had family recently that has said to you like, could we move back home for a little bit? Or you've been thinking you might have to move in with family to try to like consolidate or like move the bills because money's been a little tight over the holidays. What I'm seeing here, this might even have you a little nervous, fear of the unknown of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to go back to my parents. I don't know if I want to live with my siblings. I don't know if I want the kids to come home. I really don't have empty nest syndrome, Archer. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the spare room already, right? I'm seeing it's just a little bit of a temporary thing as 2025 gets off and running, that the current living situation of what's being proposed to you, it's not the long term. It's a means to an end, okay? That it's like a temporary situation that'll still get you to your goal, okay? Because right here, wealth is coming in. Actually, for some of you guys, there is wealth in real estate. Some of you guys might be into real estate or real estate investing, wholesaling, okay? For some of you guys, it's even like BRRR, the whole buying, refurnishing, rehabbing, reselling, all right? I'm seeing somebody looking at the possibilities of like a duplex or even like a manufactured home community, that I see you taking on a role almost kind of like landlord, but making like some super bank from it, okay? These ideas some of you guys have had, but you haven't acted on them yet because you're like, oh, there's no way I could do that. Hey, I've wholesaled a property or two. It makes some good coin. It's some good money. So for those of you that are into something like that, I see it being some nice investments for you that will actually grow into a little bit of long-term stuff. Somebody here, either you already have like places on Airbnb or you're considering it, you're on the right path. You're on the right direction to help amplify this for you, okay? It's like by this time next year, you're going to be in a totally different position than you are right now. Like December of 2025, you're going to be like, wow, 2025 was a good year. And people are gonna be like, man, yeah, remember how 2024 went? You're gonna be like, nope, don't remember it. Don't remember it. Never happened. I went from like 2018 to 2025. I slept through the rest of it, right? Okay. Some of you guys went through a lot during the COVID situation and you're still working to recover from it. 2025 is your year of recovery, okay? Let's get into the love now. Let's go for it. Let's see what's over the love department, shall we? All right, God, tap me into the past person because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. Thanks, Mama T. Hey, Donna, what's up? Miss Randy, how you doing? All right, we've got the Sun card, the King of Swords, and Temperance is here. Strong Sagittarius energy on this reading, Aries. Okay, Temperance has actually shown up twice, and for Archangel Michael to make double appearances, that's some strong Sagittarius energy. All right, Leo's here too. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Virgo's here. Libra energy is strong. Could even be another Aries for some of you guys. There is Pisces energy. A lot of Taurus too. But you and Taurus are kind of joined at the hip. It's a thing. But now, this person here, they fought their happiness, didn't they? You've been dealing with a little bit of narcissism and jealousy on this King of Swords. I'm almost pulling the King of Swords in almost like a reversed energy, okay? In that they would get jealous of whenever you were showing attention to anybody else, right? It could just be a coworker that texts you after work, and they would be like, well, who was that? What are you doing? Who are you talking to? You'd be like, it's my boss, it's a coworker, or a friend. Like, it's one of my friends that were making plans for the weekend or to go out after work. And they would get very jealous right off the kick, okay? Just by talking or texting with someone would get this person upset. They were very insecure, very fear of abandonment, that you might find better than them because deep down on a subconscious level, they knew what they were putting you through. All right, could be a Leo, could be a Gemini, could be a Sagittarius. Neither of them could be born on the 14th. The 19th is here, the 10th, possibly the 15th, the 3rd, maybe the 30th, the 7th, the 8th, or the 28th. Definitely the 2nd or the 22nd. A lot of repeating twos in your reading. So you might be noticing repeating twos or repeating numbers, okay? And you or them, either you or them have a tattoo, or some of you actually have matching tattoos with somebody. Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Cups with the Moon card. Okay. They fear they've pushed this beyond its limits. Okay, so their temper and attitude, that's why God had to put this relationship on hold, and they had to find their way back to you. Okay? Some of you guys actually are still in a relationship or married or still living together, but it's been a lot to deal with. Okay? So God had to put a pause on this relationship. That Moon card to the Three of Cups, that was the stop point we're celebrating. Some of you guys, it's like become a bit of a 7-year itch. And I'm not really a fan of a 7-year itch because it's like if you choose somebody to be with and marry, like you're going the distance. But this person never really did a lot to reignite that passion or the spark. It's like once they had you, then no worries about date nights, no worries about me bringing stuff home, none of that. Well, okay, we're good. I got Aries, nothing else I got to worry about. But then you would show somebody else just a little bit of attention or affection, and they'd fly off the handle. Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords to the King of Swords. The repeating cards are wild. And when I get repeating cards like that, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. If you stop now, you're going to miss the good stuff. Okay? There's a creative way to restore communication between this. And that's what's needed with the Wheel of Fortune. After a long period of negative energies between the two of you, it's starting to spin and come into a more positive mindset with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Now, what I'm seeing on this one is that, like, for some of you guys, they're going to reach out and make an attempt to, like, hey, could we go to dinner? Could we actually do something a little romantic, okay? Because they're closer than you think with this Knight of Pentacles. I mean, they're like, it's only a few, it's like each day that you go through is one day closer to this happening. It's like one day getting checked off your list. Some of you guys might even have an interest in people, somebody's with somebody that might be incarcerated, or they were at one point, and it's like each day is a day off the list, a day closer to things working out, okay? For some of you guys, their parents might be a factor in this one too, but there is still a union in the cards. If you guys aren't married, there's still long-term plans for it. And if there's like literally, I see somebody asking permission to like somebody's parents. You know, I would like to marry your daughter, marry your son, whatever. Hey, Brittany, what's up, Osama? Hi, Lily. But this with the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, shows somebody maturing, using their words more wisely, okay? And the patience that you've put in, the extreme amount of care you've given to this connection, it's going to start expanding the connection between the two of you guys, okay? They're pulling back because there's something in their life they need to work on too, with the Ace of Swords to Temperance, Libra, Sagittarius energy. You of them could be born on the 1st or the 17th, possibly the 15th or the 16th. Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so they are still checking you out and watching you online. All right, they've been looking at your social media, just trying to keep up. For some of you guys, you've been popping up in their feed like Snapchat. So-and-so, you might know so-and-so. They might be a connection from your contacts list, or Facebook, people you might know. Okay, it's happening to both of you guys. If you haven't noticed them pop up yet, they're going to. Where it's going to be like, you might know this person. You're like, know them. We just had a fight a little bit ago. That sort of a thing. You guys are really close that your phone's algorithms are even feeling the connection still. And every time they Page of Swords and snoop in and look at your profile, it ties it just a little tighter. Okay? Some of you guys, I'm seeing an Aries with a cracked phone screen as a result of one of the fights. Either you or them, somebody chucked a phone and the screen is still cracked. Okay? The Six of Swords, the reason they're checking you out is because it's part of their awakening. This is exactly what's needed for them, okay? With the Strength card, I do see they're going to get one last little dose of willpower here to make the offer, but they're going to do it on their own. What's that mean? What's that mean? Could be a Leo, could be a Gemini. Taurus, Libra, Cancer, and Sagittarius are here. Strong Cancer and Sagittarius on this reading. Six of Wands. Oh, okay. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Lover's card. So they're quiet, and they're not even really talking about it with friends or with family, you know? They're really kind of, they want to figure this out on their own. They don't want people to influence the connection, okay? It's kind of like that energy that, you know, you talk to some of your closest friends in your circle, and they're like, oh, I'm thinking about working things out with my ex, or I'm thinking of, we're going to make it through this fight. And they're like, oh man, I remember I dated somebody once, it didn't work out. You're like, everybody's dated somebody once. Like the closest people in their circle are the ones that would be like, oh, don't do it, it's not going to work. Don't waste your time with Aries, no, no, no. And they don't want that negative influence. So they are seeing things from a more optimistic mindset. And they're staying quiet so that they make the decision on their own. And that's what's needed. That's what leads you guys to the Six of Wands. I do see a successful return here. There's Caitlin Petty riding in on a white horse, and that's a heck of a way to show up to a country music award. But your success is guaranteed. Somebody might even live, either living near horses or maybe as a kid, or somebody actually is a jockey, okay? But there's something about horses or ranches that might even resonate to you. And I'm being told to watch for lilacs, okay? Lilacs may resonate to you in some form about this relationship. And somebody I'm seeing here has a rose bush, that this rose bush just blooms all year round, like even when it's out of season, and yet there's a rose blooming on this bush. And you're like, whoa, that's weird. That's kind of a sign of what's coming in your direction, okay? They're balancing out, okay? And what I'm thinking on this one here, there is talk that they'll call you. Or for those of you that still live together, they'll just come home one night from work and be like in a different place or a different mindset. And I see them wanting to take you out, wanting to be like, you know what, could we try to restore this connection? Could we go on, is there a way to do our first date again? To get back to when things were better, when things were younger, and we were young and in love and all that. Some of you guys, if you're married already, there's talk of like family expansion, starting a family, or renewing your vows. Some way of getting back to the beginning on this one so that you guys can reignite that spark with the Ace of Wands and bring some real love back into the connection. And even though they're quiet right now while they're trying to figure this out, they're going to take the action on their own. There's nobody else. They're like, they don't want other people's opinions on this. They want what they want. And that's what's putting them into a clearer head and a more positive mindset and a much more independent streak. They're finally getting some independence so that they make choices on their own and they're not going to be all jealous and all over you. So you guys can both kind of live your life, okay? I like the direction it'll head. Could be another Aries for some of you. Cancer, Leo's here, Sagittarius energy. But remember too, that this isn't necessarily their sun sign. This can be anywhere in their chart that when I reach out to them and I'm like, okay, tell me your thoughts and feelings for Aries. What's going on? This is the parts of their charts that energize and that I'm pulling on. So this could be anywhere in their chart. You or them could even be born on the 4th or the 11th. The 21st is here, the 18th, the 28th, the 4th, the 7th, the 17th or 27th, possibly even the 21st or the 11th, okay? And could be a Libra, Aries. There is strong Cancer, Sagittarius here. Taurus is here too, but you guys are kind of joined at the hip, all right? A little bit of an Aries, Taurus, tarot novella going on. But you come to an end and a conclusion with a happy outcome. I like that for you, okay? All right, now let's see what's up with the new person. Lover's card. Believe it or not, as stressful as this has been, okay? And I'm seeing a car accident, not a future prediction, something that's already happened. This is like a rough memory or a rough tragic moment in either yours or your person's life, okay? That it's just like one of those things that's like why, like somebody might have a fear of turning left because of this. And it's like, yeah, I know what Archer's talking about. When I was young, my first car, and that person cut out in front of me, something like that might resonate. And some of you guys might just be ready to get a new car, okay? Somebody here has like, what color is that? That looks like a tealish, greenish colored car, possibly, okay? Or that might be the color of a new car you want, because I'm seeing somebody who your dashboard lights are all over the place. Everything's on, you know what I mean? But heads up, the tire pressure light just means it's cold outside, okay? And you just got to get everything back to about 32, 33 pounds and you're good to go in all 4 tires. The spare tire has a sensor too. And big time check engine light usually means the O2 sensor or change the cabin air filter. And it's actually a little easier than it means. But somebody has got a lot of lights on their dashboard and for some reason somebody's remote start's not working. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Anyways, let's move on to the new person, okay? All right, now. New person, either somebody you're already involved with or you're single and you wonder what's coming in, okay? The 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Oh, okay, cool. What I'm seeing on this one, believe it or not, is you got a few options. You have a few options you don't even realize that are coming in yet because here's why. Because you're just now at the beginning of this new vibration, this new level that you're ascending to, new timeline. That's calling in this person, 8 of Cups, okay? So there's, believe it or not, there's a few people interested in you already, but they're not telling you. 7 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. For some of you guys, what I'm seeing here is, for one of you, it's coworker. Somebody here might be a life coach or like a caregiver, even like an end-of-life caregiver or child dog walker, anything like that. I'm seeing like somebody that has like a husky or a Malamute or golden retriever, German shepherd, like the big dog. The big dog that's a really friendly dog, okay? But let me read this here for a second. You don't even realize it, the 7 of Swords, because these people haven't really acknowledged it. They're letting you work through stuff in your life. 7 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. Some of you guys actually have a... Ooh. Hang on. Let me get a card on this real quick before I confirm this. That 5 of Cups. Hold on just a second. It's got Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups. Okay, cool. Some of you guys, with the Hermit card down here, some of you guys actually have a past person from a relationship or two ago that's going to be reaching out, or you've been considering reaching out to them, and you've energized that connection. A relationship where you guys broke up a while ago, went your own separate ways, discovered some of your journeys on life, and now either they're wanting to make a comeback or you're considering a comeback with them, okay? This is getting interesting, very interesting. Not stupid at all, actually. This is kind of cool. I'm hearing Dancing in the Flames by The Weeknd. Some of you guys might actually be planning, or there's energy in the cards for a twin flame and you to get back together. With the Death card, a total transformation with the Magician, the Moon card, right to the Ten of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star. Oh my gosh, and the World card. Holy moly, for the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. Look at this. There's a ton of major arcana in the new person energy. I dig this. You and this person have both gone on healing journeys, okay? This person, I like the honesty that they've got. They've already been through everything with the Star card, okay? They've healed, they've taken here, the movie Top Gun might even resonate to some of y'all. But what I'm seeing on this, the Seven of Swords, this is my Top Gun Maverick card in the tarot. Because in traditional Rider-Waite, the Seven of Swords is that stealth, Top Gun Maverick that swoops in under the cover of darkness and takes the 5 swords out of the equation. The 5 swords in the tarot are the 5 stages of grief. This shows this person has made it through the grief. They put the past behind them, so they're not living in it and dwelling on it. But they're leaving 2 swords available to have faith in the process to go forward. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. This could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer. The water signs are strong on this. Aquarius is here. Also Gemini. There's also some Libra too. Okay. And you could be born on the 18th, the 7th, the 27th, possibly the 13th or the 15th. World card. This one here has got potential to build a solid future, though. I kind of dig that. Some of you guys met through investing. Somehow your money ties into this new person. And with the Page of Wands, they're going to take a shot at this one, okay? I like their loyalty. This person is a very devoted person because with the 5 of Cups here, come here. Come here, 5 of Cups. With the 5 of Cups here, they are very used to being ghosted, being ignored. They have dealt with some breakups in the past that never really got off the ground. And instead of ever getting closure on anything, they just get ghosted. People just bail on them and leave them high and dry. So they've had to do this work on their own. With the Page of Wands, that's the reason they haven't taken a chance at it yet, because they're still in a moment of the energy where they're like, it'll just happen again. It'll just happen again. We'll get into a relationship, 6 months will go by, and boom, we're done, it's over. Ugh. But there's some stuff that's going to change. They're going to overcome that overthinking with the Hierophant. Taurus energy, could be a Taurus, and take a shot with the Strength card. They're going to be like, you know what, maybe this one is the one. All right, one last dose of willpower. I'm going to try one more relationship, but if it doesn't work this time, if it's never worked out in the past with anybody else, so if it doesn't work out with Aries God, I'm out. I'm done. We're not doing it. And God's like, 10 of Cups. Okay, go ahead. Give it a try. 10 of Cups. It'll work out. Okay? This is the one that's going to make this happen. They might have a slight fear of abandonment issues. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, with the way everybody treated them. But this person is coming in, or for some of you coming back at just the right time, that with the 8 of Cups, you guys are both ready to ascend to the next level together. Okay? This has got Pisces energy, Taurus energy, Cancer and Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius. You either might even be born on the 5th, the 25th, or the 15th. A lot of repeating 5s and repeating 2s in your reading. Angel number 255 might even be one that resonates to you. Okay? Kind of makes me want to look it up. But it's on Google. Or some of you guys might even have that book. I'm also hearing Hot to Go by Chappelle Roan. I'm seeing this person here is a bit of a warrior spirit too. Little different, little on their own type of a thing, okay? Yeah, 2 of Cups. And the time is right. And they're, okay, cool. The time is right with the 2 of Cups that you guys have both made it through this. But 9 of Wands to the 5 of Wands does confirm this is somebody that's either in your friend zone or it is a person from your past, like a relationship or 2 ago, that still you guys have some mutual friends, mutual connections with the 5 of Wands that has allowed this here with the 9 of Wands. They're already checking you out. They're curious, okay? They've either looked you up online or they've asked a couple friends like, hey, what's up with Aries? Did Aries ever get involved with anybody? Is Aries single? Are they available? What's going on? 2 of Cups, because it's that timing. The time's right for them to start asking. The way the energies and the skies are lining up, especially the North Node shift, that's changing. And there is heavy Pisces energy on your reading. Some of you guys have a Pisces that is crossed over in your life, either you or this person, but they have become like your biggest guardian angel. And they're the ones kind of driving this chariot to bring this direction together for you. Like when they got up to the pearly gates and St. Peter was like, nobody gets in to see the wizard. Nobody not know how. They're like, I don't care about seeing the wizard. First of all, I want my Aries happy. And St. Peter's like, oh, well, that's a horse of a different color. Somebody likes the Wizard of Oz. Either that or I'm just picking some really corny jokes today. I don't know. Page of Cups. No, this is guiding a love offer. Scorpio energy. And there's the Two of Swords. So this is going to work out together. There's the potential here on this one to build a long-term future. After a period of this rest, this silence, that both you and this person have done your works, you know, been through your shadow work, the dark nights and everything, cleared out a lot of the testing energies. You passed the test, okay? Some of y'all are in it for money. Not like in that bad way, but like you both got money. Like it's a power couple vibe. You don't want to have to like, you know, be penny pinching forever. This is like a loyal two-income household that it's reciprocal. You guys like go for groceries together. You talk about purchases together. You know, it's not somebody that's just going to run out and grab the new TV set because it's 110 inches and they wanted a bigger TV. They're going to talk to you guys about it. So you guys have a lot of communication in this energies. I do like that. They don't want to ruin what's going on between you two already, okay? So there is a bit of a history with you two. Could just be that you're buddies or co-workers type of a thing, okay? But it's enough that there's enough of a curiosity. So you don't fully notice that it's them yet, but they kind of know it's you, okay? Cancer energy, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and Gemini energy so far. That leads to the Page of Pentacles and back to the Lover's card, just like with the past person's energies. So this one shows that even meeting this person is part of your blueprint. What your soul set with God's for intentions, that your heart lined up in the beginning, before you came into this lifetime, the steps are still being put in place to get you to this end game and this end point with the Five of Swords. This does show that together, you guys can make it through the 5 stages. And that leaves the Two of Swords available to like reignite your faith and your trust in love and in relationships going forward, okay? Either way, you will not wind up being alone. And look at the Seven of Cups. There's a date night coming in your future. And I told you you've got multiple options. You might wind up having more than one offer come your way, okay? Couple phone calls, couple text messages, all around the same time. Boy, that Seven of Cups, I dig that because that's my Benihana. That's my hibachi chef. Doesn't he look like the guys at Benihana's? Like, I totally want to see this Seven of Cups dude making a volcano out of onion rings. Totally do. And make the eggs like smoke. But I see a date in your future. I see a date night that really starts things off in a really strong connection that builds into a long-term future because it's written in your blueprint. You are meant to be love and have love in this lifetime. And 2025 is a very optimistic year that will sincerely energize the connection and bring in a lot of your heart's desires, okay? I love it. Some of you guys, actually, there's little bits of talks of inheritance coming your way, okay? That might tie to this Pisces energy that I saw. Could just be a parent or grandparent or something that you're dealing with family. But I do see some inheritance coming in your way as well, too, okay? So I hope that helps, Aries. Claim this thing down in the comments section, please and thank you. We got to manifest this for you and make it happen, okay? You deserve to have things work out with the past person where they open up and actually communicate and talk, all right? And for those of you looking for the new love, you totally deserve this awesome date night at Benihana's that's coming in, all right? So leave a comment down below. Manifest it. Make it happen. We got to make this so for you. We will go full on. We will go full Captain Picard on this. I kid you not, okay? I will learn Patrick Stewart's accent one of these days. I promise. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Could be 2 years. Could be a month. Might be 3 months. Who knows? But anyways, and leave a like. Tap that like. It really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything. It really helps the family and the channel and also manifests this and gets it out into the universe for you. And please subscribe and set the bell to all notifications and be a part of the family. The most recent all signs is available. We just did it yesterday. So if you want to tap in, snoop a little bit more, help yourselves. The link's down in the pinned comment and also in the link tree in the bio on all the channels. Okay. And remember too, this will resonate to any placement of Aries in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of your charts are what makes you one in a billion. Nobody can be you or do you as good as you do. Remember that. You are truly one of a kind, Aries. All right. So Aries, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, your life, your love, and the energies to let me read for you. I really do love you for it. And thank you for being here, subscribing, and being a part of the family. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, and you can choose from a nice private YouTube video or a Zoom one-on-one reading where it's like you're sitting right here at the table with me. But either way, I look forward to reading for you. All right? And TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, come on over, subscribe, be a part of the family. You can re-watch the reading. It's available in the January playlist. God, thank you so much for the messages today we got for Aries. And please help manifest this for Aries and make it so. All right? As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance. And you know I love you. You put up with me. We've known each other for 40-odd years. And I'm actually, like, I don't know about this body, but I'm about 727 years old. But I could have had Zac Efron, and I picked this. It wasn't my best day, but whatever. It works. St. Peter told me this was just driven by a little old lady to church on Sundays. He was lying. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll see you then. All right? Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You're you, Aries. You totally got this. I'll see you later. Bye. I'd love to end the stream, but the mouse is actually